Good morning, all. Let's start the session. And so I could see the participants here. And just let me go with the basics of the Salesforce CRM. I'm not sure like how many people knows about the Salesforce, whether your well-wishers or your friends or colleagues suggested you to go with the Salesforce. Maybe you have the experience with, maybe you are working with the different platforms and switching to the Salesforce. I'm not sure. But let me assume that you are new to the Salesforce and let me start with the basics. Like if someone asks after this particular session, you should at least able to understand what is Salesforce, why you have chosen the Salesforce, what are the job opportunities we have if you go with the Salesforce platform. So what is the life for it? I mean to say, if you want to build a career in IT industry, like 15 to 20 years or more than that, so whether this particular sales with this particular Salesforce platform, am I sustain with this particular Salesforce, or again I need to switch back to other platforms? Let's discuss these points and why to choose this Salesforce and what are the points we are going to discuss and what we are going to learn in the Salesforce to compete with the already existing consultants in the market. Right. So before starting with the Salesforce, you need to understand what is Salesforce actually. Let me take one notepad here. Someone please confirm, am I audible and my screen is visible?
Yes, sure.
Thank you. So coming to this Salesforce, this is nothing but one CRM application. What is CRM? Customer Relationship Management. Customer Relationship Management, in market, we have multiple Salesforce, multiple CRMs are available. What is CRM? It is like customer relationship management. Any company or industry or organization will look for CRM softwares to maintain the good relationship with the customer from start point to end point. What is the start point and end point? Let me take an example of Audi car here. Audi from automobiles. Now, you know what is Audi. In every year, they are going to release new model of cars, right? That means they have huge market. They have huge customers. How they are marketing this thing? Maybe different with the hoardings or the paper ads, TV ads, or pamphlets or whatever, right? So the way they are doing the market, it's nothing but the first point. Why this marketing is required? To generate the leads, right? What is leads from? Leads is nothing but the contact persons or the persons who is showing interest to purchase your product. Here we have taken an example of auditor. Now the auditor would like to do some marketing to sell their product. Further, they need to follow some marketing techniques, right? By end of the day, with the marketing techniques, they will get the leads. After getting the leads, they need to sell the product, right? And then they need to provide the service to the product, which purchased by the customer. This is like overall picture of doing the business. Not only the Audi, I just taken an example of Audi car here, but how you are managing to get the leads and how you are selling the product and how you are providing the service after selling the product. This will make you total complete picture of the organization. Not here I have taken an example automobile audit. Let's take an ICICI Bank or any other banks, banking sector. There also, if you would like to go with the personal loan, home loan, or education loan, so many banks are offering the loans. For that, again, they need to do some marketing. And if I am interested to purchase, to take the personal, then I am the lead to the bank, right? After sale, in the sense, they process my loan application and they sanction the loan. That is sale. And what is service? If I encountered any issues while paying the EMI service or whatever, then it comes into the service. So whatever the software providing all these modules into one particular package, that is nothing but customer relationship management. Here, to understand customer relationship management, Customer relationship management is that, as the name defines, it will it will maintain good relationship with the customer by maintaining the data, by handling the data with more accurate. And to more simplify, I could see some participants here. You are now leads to my Yaksha IT Solutions, right? We are Yaksha IT Solutions, had some marketing, whatever. Then we have received some leads. That means you are leads now. Once you join this particular course, then you will be converted to the same. What is the service? The service is nothing but I'm going to teach you the course here. After that, we will make you to perform some project or whatever. That is nothing but the service, right? Just to make you understand the terminology and why this particular application is used. For that, I've taken these examples. Okay, now you know what is customer relationship management. Now, let's say this Audi car, currently they are using some manual process. Manual process in the way they have some marketing agents and they have some sales persons or sales representatives, and they have some agents who can perform the service. Again, in the same Audi example, now what the Audi team will do, they will keep some marketing agents and they are keeps on giving some TV ads, paper ads, or whatever. And by seeing the paper ad TV ad, I will make a call to the Audi company with the so and so contact number they placed. Then I will make a call to them. The marketing person will sit on one desk and they will write my contact number and phone number. That is like they are doing some manual process there, right? I have as a company is Audi, it's a big company. I may have huge data. I mean to say I may have huge marketing agents there. Let's say 10, I have 10 agents there. 10 agents, each person receives some phone calls and they are maintaining some data on the paper. There may be a data loss, right? Why? Because it's like manual things they are following. So it's not like system based and it's not like accurate. There might be a human errors as well. If you are missing one lead, that means you are missing the business, right? By end of the day, if you have leads, then only you can do the business. So the particular marketing lead perspective is more important. You should not miss that, right? But if you are going with the human perspective, I mean to say human resources are sitting on desk and doing this type of job. There may be a data leakage. Data leakage is nothing but again, you may lose the data. The proper handling of data might be not happen with the human thing. And after that sale process, so now let's say here that in that way we can have some data leaks there. And coming to the sales here, now I have 10 leads. And for 10 leads, I made a call with the 10 customers there. And each customer says like, you call me after 2 hours or you call me after 2 days somehow. Maybe this particular sales representative may forgot to call to the lead. That means there is a bad impression from customer stating that I have not received a call from so and so company. That means that they are not that much aggressive to provide the service to me. So again, I lost the business with that lead, right? Because of this human errors. I'm coming to the service now. The product already purchased by the customer. Now there is a lead and converted to the sale. And here they came for some service. Let's say again the Audi car here. We have some garage or customer service we are maintaining. They comes up with the issues like there is some engine issues or engine noise issue. At the time, I need to receive the ticket from the case from the Audi the customer. So, and I need to provide the proper service in less time with the accurate service, right? Then this will everything will maintain. Will if I maintain everything in the human based here, let's say in the regular garage, I used to get 100 cars every day. My servicing agents are handling those services. But as a top management, I don't know like how many cars the service provided today. I need to depend again on the paper, right? So to avoid this human errors, we have a concept of CRM, that is customer relationship management. Now we have in this scenario to avoid the human things and manual process. To avoid manual process, we will choose the companies will choose the software applications. Right. So now let's say now as an Audi company, I decided to go with to avoid this manual process. I decided to go with what are the CRMs available in the market. Then I need to check what are the CRMs available, right? Then these are the CRMs, different types of CRMs available in market. Different types. Right? What are the different? So I need to check what are the types of CRMs available. One is like Salesforce CRM and Oracle CRM, SAP CRM, Microsoft Dynamics CRM. That's CRM. So these are the different companies providing the CRM applications, customer relationship management applications, right? So among this, now I could see like in the market, these many CRMs are available. But as an auditor, I need to make some business here, good progress in my business. I need to choose the right customer relationship management software, which enhance my business, which enhance my customer satisfaction, right? To do that thing, you need to check what are the different applications provided by what are the different applications provided by so and so CRM, and what is the market for the CRM, what is the customer satisfaction, and everything we need to check, right? So in that perspective, here Salesforce CRM is like it has like huge market. I mean to say majority of the companies are using the Salesforce CRM. Salesforce CRM is the industry leader. This is the industry leader. Why this is industry leader? Why many people are looking for the Salesforce CRM? Why? Because it has like many functionalities there. We have some marketing clouds, sales cloud, service cloud, community cloud. In this way, we have different clouds provided by the Salesforce CRM. By using these cloud technologies, this company can just plug and play the application. Plug and play in the sense they can just purchase the license as you just signed up with for the Gmail account, right? In the same way, you can sign with the sale. You can sign in for the Salesforce account, and you can purchase the license, and you can start using your Salesforce application. They have some marketing cloud where you can maintain all your marketing related information and sales and services. Everything we can make it is like very much easy. But why not the other options? Then? Let's say Oracle CRM and SAP CRM is both has like from long ago these two are in the market. But if you see the statistics, if you see the revenue every year, it has like minus 1.1 minus. I am saying it's lost in the terms of revenue. That means it is like going down. So it is like going down where the revenue is getting dropped. That means what it indicates, many of the companies getting out of Oracle CRM. Why? Because it is like outdated. It is not as per the current trend or current latest technologies. They are not implementing the latest functionality. So it is getting down. And coming to this SAP CRM, it is like again 1.8% loss every year in terms of revenue. Why it is loss in the sense, for example, now I am using the Audi. I am using Oracle CRM for Audi. I am not satisfied with Oracle CRM. I am moving to another product, like Salesforce CRM or Microsoft Dynamics CRM. At that time, then they are losing the business, right? You should be checking in terms of if it is like huge market, that means as a consultant, as a student, as a job seeking person, you are getting more jobs for the technology which has huge market, right? I used to follow the same scenario here. Like if it is like leading a software in the market, that means it is providing more job opportunities to you in the future, right? That's what here Oracle CRM and SAP CRM it is losing in a sense. The jobs are also getting fired out. Like I mean to say, there is no job opportunities currently. Some people having this Oracle SAP CRM, but there is no new jobs. That's what I mean to say. And coming to the Dynamics 365, yeah, currently it is like second position, I could say. This is like second position in the market. And Sugar CRM, it's almost dead. Okay. I mean to say Sugar CRM, it is already duplicated. No companies are using this particular Sugar CRM. Now you have said like Salesforce CRM is huge market and it has like plenty of opportunities as a consultant perspective. We are learning this Salesforce in the sense we are going to get good jobs in the Salesforce as many of the companies are looking for this Salesforce CRM. And coming to this market, 75% or more than 70% market occupied by the Salesforce CRM. From starting level 1 companies to level 5 companies, everyone can afford this Salesforce CRM. And I also I said like there is second position. Why can't we choose Microsoft Dynamics? Why? Because here Salesforce CRM is an industry leader, as I said, and 70% of the companies are using the Salesforce CRM application. Why? Because while comparing with the Salesforce CRM and Microsoft Dynamics CRM, the licensing is huge for this Dynamics CRM. When compared to the Salesforce CRM, Dynamics CRM cost of licensing is more. That is the reason only top level 5 companies are using this Dynamics CRM. Let's say this is like Audi Corp. They can afford more. So they can go with Salesforce or Dynamics CRM. But let's say when it's like level 1, level 2, level 3 companies, they can't afford the licenses of this Dynamics CRM. So that is the reason now the Salesforce CRM is the top. And before Dynamics CRM, like the experience of the company has more experience in the CRM sector compared to the Microsoft. Salesforce has huge sector. Now you know what is CRM and what are the different CRMs available in the market, right? And and also you know why to choose Salesforce CRM. Why to choose Salesforce CRM is you know what is CRM and how the companies will choose the CRM set. Based upon the structure, like Oracle SAP, it is nowhere, it is going down. And Microsoft Dynamics CRM we have, but cost compared to the cost, most companies are looking for the Salesforce CRM. That means if any company started using the Salesforce CRM, that means that will provide you some more jobs there, right? That's as simple as that. So this is the way you need to check whether to which platform I need to choose in the market. Like you may go with the different technologies, but we should be checking this point so that we can understand why we are going to see the Salesforce there. Right? Now you know what is Salesforce and what is customer relationship management and what is Salesforce. Here as a Salesforce, as I said, here it will provide marketing cloud. Here we will call it as cloud. Cloud is nothing but one of the business application. Sales cloud and service cloud. This is like core applications, I'm going to say. Here we used to call it as clouds there. Cloud is nothing but, as I said, it is like plug and play scenario. And why and what is actually the cloud based? First, you need to understand what is cloud based. In the market, you are listening Azure is a cloud, AWS is a cloud, and different clouds there. But what actually the cloud is? In the olden days, if you go with Oracle or SAP somehow, they will make you to, I mean to say legacy platforms. Legacy platforms in the sense like old systems. There, if you are going with some sort of software, you need to have as an organization I'm talking. If it is like Audi again, this is the Audi example. So if in the olden days, if Audi would like to go with some software here, what they will choose?
Sir, sorry for interrupting.
Yeah.
Sir, I have a doubt that in between of the Salesforce CRM and the Microsoft Dynamics CRM, which in both, what the opportunities will get for the freshers, sir?
Sure, Savya, I will cover that. If you don't mind, I will complete within 10 to 15 minutes. I will take a question and answer session for 15 to 20 minutes time.
Okay, sir.
Is it fine?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
sorry.
sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, just to not to disturb the flow, I will take a question and answer session after 10 to 15 minutes. Don't mind. So okay. Now coming to this cloud base, I am telling like Salesforce is like different cloud. It is going to provide like marketing, sales, and service. So what actually this cloud? Cloud is nothing but in the same example, Auditor. Now in the olden days, if Auditor would like to go with some of the softwares, they need to arrange their servers. They need to arrange their network servers, you know how expenditure it is. They need to maintain some servers, and to maintain that servers, they should have some network setup. And to maintain that network, they need to have some network engineers, system engineers, right? Now, if you go with the cloud base, it's not required to the company is not required to maintain servers or network engineers and all. It is like as I said, plug and play. As the Gmail account you can create, In the same way, you can start creating an account in the Salesforce and you can start using the Salesforce then. So that means cloud-based is nothing but the Salesforce or the cloud-based is nothing but which itself provides the server and network, right? Whereas in the previous olden days, they will call it as on-premise. On-premise is nothing but the companies itself will maintain the servers and networks in their premises. Or they need to set up some environment, they need to provide some space to the server and network and all in their premises, or on-premise is nothing but they are maintaining their own servers and network. That is nothing but the on-premise. But now the Salesforce is nothing but it is like cloud-based. That is the reason we are calling it as marketing cloud, sales cloud, service cloud. Now you know what is CRM and what is the different CRMs available in the market and what is cloud actually, right? So let's start with the Salesforce now. So to start with the Salesforce, now RDCar purchases the license. And what actually the start point? What is the touch point where I can start with the Salesforce? Whether I need to write the code or I need to create some functionalities from the scratch or how it would be. Okay. 60%, I mean to say 60% of the system already developed. It's already developed. And remaining based upon the company's requirement, you need to customize the system. What do you mean by like 60% or 60% of the system is already developed? That means, as you know, like Salesforce is a big organization. They have some research and development team to improvise their product. They continuously keep on. They have some research and development team. Continuously, they are working on it to improvise their product, right? So basically, throughout the globe, if you take throughout the globe, different companies are using this Salesforce here from long time. I mean to say automobile side, healthcare, utilities, manufacturing, oil and industry, or whatever the banking sector, different industries, companies are you making this Salesforce CRM. Then how this Salesforce CRM is compatible with the different platforms then? For that thing, they have designed a system in such a way that already some of the tables, here we will call it as objects, but in the next session, I will explain you what is the terminology you should be using for each and everything. But for now, just assuming you are new to this thing. And if you are from BTech or BSc computers, the computer background, then you can know what is database, right? SQL Server or Oracle or something. So you know what is tables, right? The tables which is to collect the data creates in the database. So 60% of the system is nothing but the database is already available. And this business application or the clouds, marketing cloud, sales cloud, which is already created. Each cloud has some functionality where you can start using your, let's say, the Audi car is having some campaigns. What is campaign again? So you are promoting your ad to TV ads or paper ads. That is nothing but campaign. So how you are maintaining all these campaigns data or lead information and all this, you can directly, there is some tables here, we'll call it as objects in the Salesforce. These tables is already created in the database. So for the front end UI part, already screens are developed. Screens is nothing but where you are trying to add the information there, data. Let's say if you open any form in the online, your name, phone number, email, and all that. This type of forms already created in the system. Whatever the data you are entering from the front end, it will data will be inserted in the database, right? This sort of minimum functionality which is already developed by the Salesforce. So they have some research and development team based upon how this particular different platform companies, I mean to say, let's say oil and industries, bank sector, how these particular companies will manage their data, how they will interact with the customers, how they maintain the data. So the research and development team have some idea so that this Salesforce can start in the by plug and play, they can customize the thing, they can customize the system and they can start using the existing system. From the scratch, no need, I mean to say from the scratch, you no need to develop. Let's take an example here, one more example. Like now I am the Suresh as like interested to purchase the Audi. Now I am the account or contact to the Audi company, right? That means you no need to create again account table or a contact table there. It's already exists. And for adding me as a lead, you no need to create a lead object or the table. I mean to say they're already available. That's what actually 60% of the system is already developed. But if you for every company, there is like some different business process they follow, right? Even though the Salesforce CRM had some R&D and has 60% of the project, there might be a scenario where you need to customize the system based upon your customer requirement. Your client may come and say that I don't want to see the form like this. It should be some different. I need to have some more information I need to collect. So you add those fields or columns with the table, existing table, or create a new table. So it will allows you to customize the system as well. It allows to customize the system. So here actually the development is comes into the picture. It allows to customize the system in the sense you can have more multiple things there. I mean to say you can customize the system in the sense you can have some technology, some development topics here by using that thing. You can it will allow the system will allow you to customize the system. And coming to the updates part, so for every year, Salesforce CRM was publishing 3 releases. For every quarter, there might be like summer release, winter release, spring release. In this way, they will name it as summer, winter, and spring. If there is any bugs or any new functionality, everything will be covered in this release. That means this is like not outdated product. It is like keeps on updating for every year. Three times will be software will be updated thrice an year. So it is like up to the market. So if some other CRM application is going for it, leading the industry, then I mean to say Salesforce CRM, it's like keep on updating. It's not like static. When it keeps on adding the new functionality. Let's say there is one of the option like chatter, which is used to communicate with the customer or with your internal team. That is simple. Like if you are aware of Microsoft Teams, where the companies used to communicate between the different with internal or external. Like in the same way, Microsoft, Salesforce has chatter. But it's like implementing new functionalities, like for every releases or add-ons, so that it is like up to date. Companies were not going back by after selecting the Salesforce here. And now you know what is Salesforce and all. So I mean to say it's not what are the core business applications or the clouds we have, and what is cloud-based, you know. And to start with, a system is already like 60% of the system is already developed. Now, let's say you have created a Salesforce account. You can start using adding the data there. After purchasing the license or after, same example, the Gmail. You have created a Gmail. You don't need to do anything, right? You can start creating, sending some new emails there. So that's the same way you can start adding some data there, and you can start doing some functionality there. And the good and the best option we have here, like there is some automation process. We have some automation process provided by the Salesforce CRM. Why the companies choose the different CRMs is like this is one of the reasons. So to restrict the manual process and to go with the system, why they are choosing this system? Because of this automation process. Each and every here we have like Salesforce, Oracle, SAP like this, SAP like this, right? So how the customers can choose which product provide more information. That is based upon this automation process. Now, let's say this auditor has hundreds of leads there, right? So it's not that much easy to make a calls to each and every lead every day. Like if they want to follow up with the lead, or as I said, this lead once I call to one lead, they said like, "I'll call me after 2 hours." One lead said, "Call me after 2 days." How you are maintaining all this? With the manual process, it will lose your leads, right? But if you follow this automation process in Salesforce, it will help you. It will enhance the your business process. I mean to say the process which you are following by some of the automation techniques. You can automatically send emails to the customer, or you can automatically create some appointments. Whatever that we can do some automation process here. Sending an emails after once the lead is created, automatically system itself will send an email to the customer. Once the sale is done, automatically sends an email with the invoice copy. Whenever the service is registered, you can send an email with the service related statuses and all. Not only emails, like a lot of things we have. So we are going to see the automation process. And for this thing, everything is supported by the Salesforce here. Now you know what is Salesforce and all. And let's come, what is the job perspective? Like if you are looking for the jobs there, what is the jobs we have for this particular thing. So how I can put my resume or CV. There is like administrator and developer. Two things we have. But in previous days, like before 2 years, 2 years back, we used to have some jobs in the administrator. I mean to say, as a Salesforce administrator, you are going to get the jobs before 2 years. But nowadays, they are not, the companies are not recruiting only for the admin jobs. You should have both development and admin. But still, we have a jobs if you learn the DevOps plus admin jobs. Salesforce admin plus DevOps, then we have the jobs. Salesforce admin part and DevOps. We have the jobs. And coming to this Salesforce developer, we have. But if you go only with the Salesforce administrator, they are not going to recruit you. Previously, 2 years back, we have that, but for now, it's not. But as per my suggestion, it's not that much easy to go with Salesforce and DevOps. Why? Because no one will providing you the, I mean to say, providing you the explanation of the course with both these packages. Salesforce admin is different and DevOps is different. This will help for only for the candidates in their project, in their organization, if they are switching, their manager would like to switch the resources from one platform to another platform, right? If they are in Salesforce admin currently, and they want to make that particular resource to use in the DevOps. At that time, it was. But coming to the open market, I mean to say, like for the institutes and all, there is no one is providing the service for with the combination of Salesforce admin and DevOps. And jobs also very less. So my suggestion is like don't look for Salesforce admin and DevOps. Why I'm telling this thing? Maybe your well-wishers may suggest this thing, but you may not have that much opportunity to learn two things at a time. If you learn Salesforce admin separately and DevOps separately, that's fine, but you know how to integrate both. How to you make use of both at a time. I mean to say how you can take Salesforce admin to the DevOps and DevOps to the admin. That's again the big question mark there. But here in this course content, we know when the DevOps comes into the picture that I will explain. That's purely depends upon while we are doing the deployments. Again, the deployments is a new terminology for some of the people, but what is deployment here? So moving of one solution from one organization to another organization. That is nothing but the deployments. In the coming classes, I will explain you what is deployments and all. At that time, this DevOps will comes into the picture. And this talks about the Salesforce thing. And here you need to understand what are the services provided by the Salesforce. You are choosing the Salesforce. That means we should understand that what are the services provided by the Salesforce. That is SaaS. Just remember this shortcuts there. IaaS and PaaS. What actually this SaaS? This is nothing but software as a service and infrastructure as a service. This is platform as a service. Once you purchase the license, Salesforce is providing these three services. These are what are the services provided by the Salesforce. It is like software as a service, infrastructure as a service, and platform as a service. What is the software as a service? This is nothing but we have some clouds, right? Sales cloud, service cloud, and all, which I just explained. These are the softwares which is provided by the Salesforce as a software. And what is infrastructure? As I mentioned, this is cloud in the sense this itself providing the servers and network, right? This is nothing but infrastructure. You don't need to establish an infrastructure there. I need to say as an audit company, I don't need to establish the servers and network. Infrastructure is provided by the Salesforce. And what is this platform? So to customize, I mentioned 60% of the system is already developed, but if you want to customize the system, you should have some platform, right, where you can write your code and all. For that, we have source.com, where you can use this platform to customize your system. So this all which we are going to learn in the coming classes, what all this talks about. So these are the services provided by the Salesforce. And let me just give you an overview with the slides. So why cloud computing? So you could see in the traditional way, this is the first tower which you could see. The traditional, you could see that is nothing but on-premise, where they maintain their applications, their data, their operating system, servers, network, and all, which maintained by the on-premise. If you only go with the infrastructure as a service, but here as a Salesforce, it will provide full package. Like if you are going with the Salesforce, it is like infrastructure, platform, and software. Three services you will get. If you are in the olden days, they will go with on-premise. That is like they need to set up everything there, applications or servers and everything there. If you go with only infrastructure, that means they will provide the operating system like this. You need to manage, and the servers, storage, network will maintain by this infrastructure service from where you are taking this infrastructure. This you could see the color here. Blue color is nothing but you manage, and the other color is like the service people will manage. Here in the on-premise, everything you need to manage. Infrastructure, only servers and all networking will manage by the service people. And platform here, so along with the servers, of course, servers from the this thing, platform, they will provide some middleware or something where you can write some code and all for visualizing the data and all. For that, the platform will provide that service. Here in the Salesforce, it provides Force and software as a service. Here, the applications, what are the applications we have, sales, service, and everything we get. That means if you go with on-premise, everything you need to do, and this is how the services will have. And here, software as these three will be combination. This is the last hour. That means everything is provided by the Salesforce. This is just this image just to make you understand what are the services offered by the Salesforce here. And I have explained what is CRM. These slides, I actually, we have the slides, but I mostly don't depend on the slides. Why? Because I want to make you to understand what is Salesforce and what is the market. Once this is done, then we can go with the slides or log into the system and all. So this CRM is nothing but it is a customer relationship management where you can use this process to automate the process and all. Right? And this which provides you the explanation like traditional process and cloud. If your traditional process is nothing but the old process where without this cloud technology, we have the data. Let's say you have the data which you written in the paper, but you don't know whether you are working on the data or not, right? There may be data loss, data leakage there. I mean, the data may be unused there. But here, if you go with the cloud, we have like accurate information and we can generate some reports, charts, or dashboards there where it will show record by record, like what's happening for each and every record. So that means one-to-one analysis can be achieved by using this cloud. And here, high installation and maintenance cost, like you need to install servers and all. And here it is like as a cloud-based, you don't want to do anything there. No personalized service here. I mean to say, you can send as a group. If your company decides like just send an email to all the customers, like each marketing agent will take each and every contact and send. But it's not like unique thing. There is no proper maintenance of one-to-one relationship there, customer to organization. But here we have the real-time customer data and we can have some communication with the customer. So it will provide good impression towards your company. And how CRM works, it is nothing but this is multi-tenant architecture. What is this multi-tenant architecture? So here Salesforce CRM will maintain some architecture in such a way that different organization can use same tenant with data security. Because of that, you have less costing there. While compared to the other technologies, they will maintain what is tenant actually. Tenant is nothing but there is a space which is provided to you in the sense for the Audi car. Let's say here Audi is an example, right? They will provide some space in the server. If you are purchasing the license in the sense, you should have some application from them. You should have some space where you can store the data and all, right? For the sale, here it is tenant is nothing but the space which the company is providing for your organization. Now, as an Audi, I have purchased the license. I have some tenant here. Now, another company like ICICI Bank would like to go with the Salesforce. They have again some tenant will be created for banking and for this automobile, there is different tenants. Now, not only Audi, if BMW comes into the picture and would like to go for the Salesforce in the same tenant, which is occupied by which this particular Audi car using in the same tenant, this tenant also will be shared to the BMW. I mean to say multi-tenant architecture in the sense more than one customer can use the tenant with data security. The Salesforce CRM will take care of it. Why this is because of this only there is lot of difference in the costing. So as I said in the previous class, the Dynamic CRM and Microsoft and Salesforce CRM, right? Why this cost is more? They maintain the single tenant. We are Salesforce maintaining the multi-tenant. This will reduce the cost to the companies, but no compromise on the data security or data privacy. So this can be easy access and easily you can customize the system. 60% of system is already available. If you want to customize the system, it is like easy customization you can perform. And accessing of the data is like very much easy. And here, this is the image which talks about legacy platform. In the olden days, if you would like to implement some software application there, then you need, after getting an idea, you need to buy some hardware there and install some software on that hardware. And you need to provide the user access and all. For reporting tool, again, you need to set up some reporting tools, use some reporting tool to set up the reporting. And security models, you need to build some security models. And again, you need to perform some mobile applications and all. You can build that. This much time it takes. So much manpower is required. It will cost more to the company. It is like almost 6 to 12 months to set up all these things. Then actual application will start building here. This will take your time and also more maximum human resources there. But let's say if you choose the Salesforce, after getting an idea, if you go with the Salesforce, then after purchasing a license, directly you can make use of these applications. That means sales, cloud, service, marketing, and all available. You can access that application through Android, iPhone, iOS, or whatever, like desktop, laptop. So it is like multi supported platforms where you can use the application in anywhere. And you don't need to install the software as it is provided the platform as a service. Platform as a service, it provides the hardware and all. Let's say software as a service, it already have the Salesforce software there. And the security was already available in the system, and we can also generate the reports here. There is no need to set up again the other service to for the reporting and all. So this is like simple, where that is the reason these companies will opt for the Salesforce. It is like easy to use access, and there is less, I mean to say, no need to invest more. This talks about the Salesforce. For now, it's, I guess, this information will provide you like what is CRM and why to choose CRM, what are the types of CRMs available in the market, and why to choose the CRM and all. And coming to this course content, let me here the Salesforce content. I'm just talking about the Salesforce content here. We have administration. First, we will cover administration. It will take 20 to 25 days. I'm coming to the development. Here we are going to learn the effects. This is code language. It will take 30 days. And in the development, we are going to have Lightning and Aura. Typing components. This under music and integration. So here's Lightning, it takes to 25 to 20, 22, 25 again. I mean to say Lightning instance, Aura and Lightning are all together. Integration takes 7 days. So it's almost 3 months course where you need to cover everything here. Administration for 20 to 25 days and development here for the development, the basic thing which we are expecting and the prerequisites for it is OOPS concept. OOPS concept, like what is class, what is abstraction, encapsulation, polymorphism and all. Of course, if you are aware of it, that's fine. If you're not aware, that's fine. We are going to take in the development first 5 to 6 classes. It's totally for the basics of the OOPS concepts and all. Then we will start this development there, Apex. before discussing these effects, we are going to explain you the groups concept and all, which actually it's required. And this is how the program go. It's almost 3 months course. So you need to go with all the topics there, and after that you can start preparing for your jobs there. And in the Salesforce development, as I said, in the APA Apex, here we are going to discuss DML operation and batch effects, schedule effects, and email services, triggers like this. And we are going to cover the visual force as well, how to create visual force pages there, and list views and JavaScript in visual, how to implement the JavaScript in visual force pages and all. And coming to the lightning, of course, you can go through the content. You can check with the admin team where they can provide you the content, course content. If you are already having the course content, that's fine. Otherwise, you can share. You can check with the admin team. They can share with the course content. Yeah, that's it from my end. Please let me know if you have any questions now. Any questions like maybe like as you are choosing the Salesforce, you are not from the Salesforce background, right? Even though it's like silly or complex or whatever, but try to open. It's for you. Like just before starting with the class, you need to understand what is Salesforce and all. So try to make use of this question and answer. And if you have any questions, please let me. Yes, Ravia, you raised your hand.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As I'm a non-coding background student, sir. My qualification is BA Public Administration.
Okay.
Is it like not to say easy. I can able to understand the coding language as you told the epics in the development there will be a epics coding. Is it easy or tough to the freshers, sir?
Ravia, what is your experience, Ravia? I mean to say after graduation.
No, sir. Actually, my graduation is from the recently pass out, sir. It's from
Okay.
the Open Institute, sir, Andhra University. But
Okay.
actually, I'm working in the Salesforce only, sir. Like as a Swiggy customer service. I will close the tickets in the Salesforce CRM tool only, sir.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, yes, as you are like non-technical thing, but here coming to this coding part, there is some assumption in the market. I mean to say it is tough for learning the code or something, but compared to the last 5 years back, it is like more complex of writing the code. But nowadays it got more simplified. That much not complex we have, but you need to practice more. If you want to go with the coding, if you want to fill the Salesforce, the development is mandatory. But if you want to go with the Salesforce, then we are going to provide some real-time examples so that you need to practice more. Here to practice and all, you no need to install any software applications or software things in your system. For writing code as well, it is like cloud-based only, but you need to work hard at least 2 hours. You need to be on the system to prepare the code. That's I can say it's not tough, but we can do that. But more practice is required. So usually, just from my experience, I'm telling you, the students how it will be like for first 20 to 25 days, admin will come right. Admin is somehow easy when compared to the developer. They will think like it is very easy and they stop practicing the things. But actually, you should practice so that you can get hands-on experience. Here in the course content, we are going to make you to perform some project on the first day or the second day, so that you are going to implement the same project on your account, so that it will give you some hands-on experience. In the same way, you need to perform the development as well. In the development class, we are going to give you a task or whatever the things we are performing, or the topics which we are going to cover. For the topics, we are going to give you some tasks for it. So you need to, if on the not only for one person, I'm telling this. If you are going to complete those tasks, if you are going to practice those tasks, then it would be helpful and no fear for the development as well. But at least if you have time to spend 2 to 3 hours, then it will make you expert in the code development part.
And after the completing course, there will be any job assistance or and real-time projects or anything will be available from the institute.
Yeah, projects, while discussing the topics itself, we are going to parallelly, let's say from every day, like Monday to Saturday, I used to take the class, right? On the same class, if there is any project like real-time project, how you are going to apply this particular topic on your project. That's what actually we are focusing here. let's say oil management, like oil and industry, one of the project I will start from the first day. Whatever the topic we are not in. Let's oil and industry, one of the company logs into the Salesforce. How they are using the each and every functionality to for their daily activities. That is nothing but the project. By end of the session, you are going to complete one project on your hands. You are going to get the hands-on experience. I need to say that when will happen in the same in the class. I'm going to apply all the concepts on my project. It is like project based exploration on all the concept which we are going to cover. It is like project based exploration. Each and every topic we are going to implement on the project. So after completion of the class, you need to start building your application of the project. That's how you will get the some real-time experience on the Salesforce here. And coming to the job assistance thing, just check with the admin team, like Mahesh or Ashok is the concerned person there. You just make a call to Mahesh, then he can provide you the regarding job assistance. I think you are in
Okay.
contact with Mahesh or Ashok, is this right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you please check with them. They can, I can't go ahead and provide those information on the call. So please check with Mahesh or Ashok.
Okay, sir. And for easy understanding, the course will be totally in the English or any regional language like Telugu. So,
Actually, for every class, some of the students they are requesting to cover in Telugu as well. So in the two ways, like English and Telugu.
yes, sir. Okay, sir.
I mean to say, if I taken one topic for 15 minutes, within 5 to 7 minutes, I used to make it in Telugu as well. As per the request, the batch to batch depends. If the students in the batch requested for the Telugu, now let's say this is the topic which I covered today. So the same thing which I'm going to just give you a recap on the Telugu. That purely depends upon the people in the class, right? I feel like language is not a barrier. So it's like if all the Telugu people we are from Telugu, we can just straight away go and discuss in the Telugu. That's not the issue. But the point here is how much concept you are getting, right? So that's purely depends upon the student request. But the faculty which teaching it, I know like Telugu and English, but anything is right. If you people request for Telugu, I will cover in that. No issue. Other questions from anyone? It's like open platform. Please try to clear your doubts before logging into the Salesforce. Because if you are choosing Salesforce, at least for your family or well wishers, you should able to convey them like why you choose Salesforce. And as I said like there is no need to switch the platform, right? Why? Because the Salesforce here is a leading industry, and it, as I said, like 60 to 70% companies, among 100 companies, 60 to 70 companies are using the Salesforce. That means it creates more jobs for you, right? So no
Uh,
need to switch back for the other platform.
I'm sorry, sir. Sorry
Yeah,
to interrupt you, sir.
yeah,
Sir, as you told, we can use the Salesforce CRM tool in any device like laptop, mobile, or tablet. But as now I'm working in the Salesforce CRM tool as a Swiggy customer servicer.
mhm.
But when I open the chats in the mobile, I can't able to open, sir.
Charts.
Yeah, chat like the customer can raise a ticket from the application. Then we
Mhm.
have to close that the ticket, sir.
Mm.
When while I opening the ticket in my mobile, like I will get the link from the
Okay,
my team.
for that actually it is like maybe in more depth, maybe it may cause confusion to others, but to simplify, to answer your question, there is some
Yes, sir.
security concepts there. You need to
Okay.
check with your manager and all. There is some security concepts where for different application, we are going to provide some access to the users based upon the securities. So if
Yeah,
we
I'm
have the
using the
security
Swiggy
access,
Lightning, sir. Swiggy Lightning.
strictly like that is like
Yes, sir.
application, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so just check if there is any security restrictions there, and there is some limitation for us. Coming to some of the application, there is limitations, and based upon the if you have the if your manager has in the security roles, then you can make use of the teams as well. Totally depends upon the licensing part and all. How your management team was restricting you to have the licenses on.
Is there, like as you told, there will be a data security, but as you told that we can use the CRM tool in the any device, there will be any data security that the company,
The data is not
because
going to download there. It's just an
okay,
interface where you are accessing with the server. So whatever the request you send, that will send to the server and it will fetch the data. It will not allow you to do. That means like there is no local database maintained on your Android or the laptop there.
okay. Like
It is
other
from server.
platforms, other like other people can use their like any tool they want to use in the system, company's laptop only. But as the Salesforce, we can use in the any device, no, sir? So that I'm
No,
asking, there
no,
will
no,
be
no,
any
not
data
like that.
stream.
Not like that, sir. Actually, let's say if, ICICI Bank, if they want to restrict the user to access from external, then you can make it. You can configure the system in such a way that no, you can. You can also restrict your company also restrict you to access from the outside of your company. That's how you are going to see while creating the users in the system. I will explain you that how to restrict
Okay,
and all.
it's all based on company, from
Yeah,
the company side only.
correct. It is if it is like ICICI Bank, I don't want my employees to open my ICICI Bank server. I don't
Okay,
I don't want to allow users to access my ICICI Bank server outside my premises. Then how to restrict? That's what we are going to check while
okay,
configuring the system. That we are going to see while creation of this user. Maybe tomorrow in the first or second class, you are going to get that done.
okay. Like overall, Salesforce is a, we can use it to any device, but the
Then
it's
yeah,
restricted from the company side.
it supports
So,
Android or
okay,
wherever, but how you are
okay,
configuring, how you are making use of it, that's purely depends upon their company's privacy policies.
okay, okay. So thank you so much.
Anyone, any others? If you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, we have the WhatsApp group as well. WhatsApp group created by my admin team. You can post questions in the WhatsApp group. And after this class, please send your emails in in the group so that we have like Yaksha IT Solution. We have a YouTube channel where we are going to upload this recording session in the YouTube channel. And my team will provide access to this recording for new people. So try to ping the email addresses there so that they will provide access to this particular recording. In the daily class, after completion of this class, they used to post the recording link which is uploaded to the YouTube, and then they will share those links in the same WhatsApp group so that you can practice the things by just rechecking the video. Then you can practice the things, whatever the tasks are, the things which I am performing on the class. In the class, that's the same you can perform on your home, on your account. For this, no need of purchasing anything. I mean to say, no need of purchasing any software and all. Just try to sign up. In that, I will explain you in the next class how to log into the Salesforce. Once that is done, what are the things I'm implementing? What are the topics I'm covering? The same thing you are going to perform the same thing in your account. That's give you like real-time experience there. Yeah, that's it from my end. If you have any questions, please feel free to ping in the WhatsApp group where we will answer your questions. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.